Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Whoa, bummer. Well, at least you get to see your insurance agent, right?
Yeah, you're right. Sure, my car got struck by lightning, but my Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Mike, is gonna help me figure it out. So awesome. Oh, here he is. Big Mike!
Your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent helps guide you through the process, so you don't have to go it alone.
Sharing happiness, displaying confidence, and promoting health. Your smile does a lot for you.
And at Riverstone Dental, we make smiles happen.
Across 2 locations at Riverstone Dental, our compassionate dentists and caring staff provides unparalleled care to patients of all ages. Using the latest technology and procedures, we offer an extensive list of general dentistry services. Whether you're stopping in for your routine cleaning and checkup, or you need restorative care, including implants, crowns, bridges, and more, we'll provide quick, comfortable care. Additionally, we perform orthodontic procedures as well. With traditional metal braces or the convenient Invisalign system, we can help you perfect your beautiful smile. Riverstone Dental. We make smiles happen.
Modern meets classic with the new Amara Stone Wedding Band collection at Richard's Jewelry. Made in the USA with recycled metals, these rings mix traditional gold with new contemporary metals for a sleek, edgy look and design. Life gets tough, but so are these industrial wedding bands featuring Benchmark's lifetime guarantee. Richard's Jewelry, your exclusive Amara Stone dealer in downtown Berne. At FM Investment Services, we continue to serve and advise our clients with dedication and experience, and our team includes 2 registered investment professionals. Lee Flickinger, with over 30 years of experience helping clients navigate their financial journeys, and Lori Garwood, bringing more than 25 years of investment expertise to the table. Together, Lee and Lori are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals, and supporting them is Tina Marbaugh, administrative assistant, who has 4.5 years of experience in the investment field. Call us today, 260-368-9939 to schedule your consultation. FM Investment Services, experience you can trust, advice you can count on.
At Moser Motors, we got you covered. From plug-in hybrids to full electric vehicles.
From small trucks to the F-150, all the way up to Super Duties, Moser Motors has got you covered.
From small SUVs to mid-size SUVs, up to large SUVs, Moser Motors has you covered.
And be sure to come in and check out our lineup of Lincolns.
Heavy-duty mechanics trucks with welders, air compressors, and cranes. Dump trucks in every size. You need to move a couple thousand gallons of water? We got the truck. Full commercial shop for your heavy truck service needs. When you think about it, Moser Ford has a vehicle for almost every single application.
In the heart of our community, we're more than just a school. Our dedicated staff ignites curiosity, critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity. With a range of programs, we nurture talents and build leaders. Our students excel driven by passion and support. Every success is a testament to hard work. Adams Central, where dedicated staff and student success go hand in hand.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bluffton High School in the Tiger Den here on Witness Media. I'm Michael Vanderkolk, joined by Vicky Van Mater. And on the camera tonight, we're going to have Aiden Teeple. Pleasure to have you all join us here tonight for this IHSAA basketball action between the visiting Wabash Apaches and the Bluffton Lady Tigers. This one's got quite the interesting matchup because traditionally in this matchup, Wabash has an 8-4 advantage over Bluffton. Really 7 straight games spanning back to my time in high school where Wabash won 3 in a row and then 4 in a row from 2018 to 21. But these past 2 years has been all Bluffton, and it's kind of looking on paper to be another one for the Tigers. So coming into this, what do these teams kind of have to do? Like, what are they looking at in this contest?
Well, I'm going to say Bluffton's just going to do the same thing they've been doing. They're not going to sit back and say, hey, this is an easy game. They're going to go with their game plan. They're getting ready for the ACAC tournament. They're getting ready for some ACAC play. They're still going to come out hard no matter what. They're going to play their game. It's going to be an up-tempo game. I don't see anything different coming from Coach Curtis. Wabash, on the other hand, since it sounds like they're kind of struggling, they're going to probably just want to work on fundamentals. If I were Wabash, I'd want to slow this game down as much as possible because I don't think I'd want to press this team. I don't want them to get on the run, so I don't see them coming out with a press. I talked to Coach Curtis. He said they kind of do a 1-3-1 and a 2-3 zone. I see him doing that to try to slow things down, but if they don't get out on our shooters, it's going to cause some havoc too.
Well, and in the 2 games the Tigers have fallen this year, granted against 4A, number 2, Norwell, and 3A, NE8, rival of Norwell, the East Noble Knights. Both of those schools do run a 1-3-1, but you're not going to see a 1-3-1 that's really quite as imposing as that Norwell squad. And even that last contest against Southern Wells, they came out in a 1-3-1 in the second half, kind of put a little bit of early pressure on, but then the Tigers got adjusted, started passing through the zone, and found those openings and just kind of ran away with that one over the Raiders.
The only thing that I've seen with Bluffton is sometimes we do hurry a little bit too much, but that's our up-tempo game, so I hate to say that sometimes we shouldn't hurry the ball, but that's, I would say, one of our downfalls is sometimes we don't think a little bit before we make those passes because we're a run and gun team, but that's what we kind of live and die off of. So
yeah, and with that run and gun mentality, the Tigers are averaging just under 66 points per game and only giving up 38.2, and that includes the 71 points and 78 against Norwell in that season opener. So they've really done such a great job of locking down the opposing offenses to get that average down and really just commit to it.
Right. Well, and it's kind of that matchup zone, 2-3 zone that they do. It's kind of funny. It's kind of like when you look at Norwell's 1-3-1, you look at it and you go, it can't be that tough to break through. But once you go in there, those girls anticipate. They know what their job is in that zone, and they know how to anticipate, and they know how to shift. And they just do a good job at anticipating where the pass is going to go, and I think that's why we get a lot of steals.
Well, and I think looking at those early games, too, against Norwell, East Noble in that 4th game, there was still that adjustment period for Eden Nash and Carly Strunk especially, but you can even say so for Sophie Eisenhut, who was kind of that 7th man off the bench last year. And it's kind of their first experience being the players, even Chloe Dick, who's really stepped in nicely. So it's that period of their adjusting to that defensive scheme, and it just seems like it's been a completely different level of confidence for this Tiger squad.
Definitely, and I think that's the other threat with Bluffton is they've got all 5 of their starters could score double figures in any game. So we don't, Connolly and Chloe do a pretty good job of setting the tone, but Carly Strunk has been shooting really, really well lately and coming alive, like you said. you can see Eisenhut has some good games, if she can get in there and get the boards and put some putbacks up, or if we can get the feed, because maybe they're going to start coming out on Conley or coming out on Chloe a little bit more, and then we get the inside-outside game going a little bit. So, yeah, all these girls are a threat. So that's what makes Bluffton hard to beat, because you just can't narrow in on one player like we can probably do tonight with Wabash.
Yeah, Wabash, they're coming in just one player averaging double figures, and that's Briley Boggs, the 5'8" senior. She's coming in averaging 20 points per game. She also leads the team with 8 rebounds and 2.5 assists. So really anything offensively is going to go through
Exactly.
Boggs.
Yep. So it'll be interesting to see how Bluffton kind of plays her and how Wabash will adjust to that. Like I said, I think Wabash is just going to want to slow down this game, but yet keep the turnovers down too. You can't pass the ball too much and not throw the ball away. So
No,
it'll be interesting to see how Wabash handles this.
And I looked at the New Haven game about a week ago for the Tigers as a similar matchup, where Alana Webb came into that one as the player for the Bulldogs. Right. She's still averaging 18.5 per game. The Tigers locked her down to 8 points in that contest. So seeing if they're going to have similar luck against Briley Boggs, or seeing if the Wabash Apaches can kind of figure out some ways around the defense. We're going to take our first break here on this Christian Care Retirement Community pregame show. Christian Care Retirement Community is a nonprofit organization dedicated to enriching senior living with Christian values and compassionate quality care. We provide a wide assortment of comfortable living options for various needs with 3 levels of care. Call 260-565-3000 to see how we can enrich your or your loved one's life. We're going to take a quick break, be back, kind of talk a little bit about some of these Bluffton players, what they've been doing, what they're going to need to do tonight, all on Witness Media.
Here at RK Financial, we're proud to serve the families and businesses that make our communities strong. We know the value of hard work, and we know how important it is to protect what you've built and what matters most. Whether it's retirement planning, investment guidance, or reviewing your insurance needs, our local team is here to provide personal, practical advice you can count on. RK Financial. Give us a call today.
Apartment living at its best, with an exceptional location and affordable living. Located on 000 Road in Berne, Eastview Apartments are currently offering spacious 2-bedroom apartment homes with full-size washer, dryer, range, refrigerator, dishwasher, disposal, free maintenance, private entrances, balcony or patio, and much more. Please call 260-589-8602 for further information. We know you will be proud to call Eastview Apartments your home.
At First Bank of Berne, we believe strong local communities are good for everyone. It's why we invest in the lives and dreams of the people, businesses, and farmers in our hometowns. When you bank locally, our communities prosper because money is deposited, invested, and spent locally. At First Bank of Berne, improving the financial futures of those in our local communities is at the heart of everything we do.
When I wear Betsy's clothes, I feel confident. I feel like everything is very flattering. It's stylish, but yet modest. Her actual brand, those are my favorite clothes. Betsy stands out because her prices stay consistent. I like that she keeps her prices affordable, but I also like that it's trendy stuff too. So if you have an event coming up, you can always find something fun, something colorful, something different that not everybody else is gonna have.
At Decatur Dental Services, all of our offices provide complete dental care, including crowns, bridges, and dentures, teeth whitening, orthodontics and Invisalign, restorations, preventative care, cosmetics, and sports mouth guards. In Decatur, Botox and Juvederm are available as well. We have offices in Decatur, Geneva, Berne, Bluffton, and Warren to serve you. To learn more about our doctors, office hours, and insurance information, please visit DecaturDentalIN.com or like us on Facebook. New patients are always welcome, as are patient referrals, so contact us today.
For over 70 years, Bixler Insurance has provided financial protection for our communities.
We will protect your auto, home, farm, and business of any size.
We can protect your family with a life insurance policy and help navigate your health insurance options, including Medicare and marketplace products.
The world of insurance definitely has its ups and downs.
But as an independent agency, we have strong relationships with several companies to meet your specific needs.
Stop by or call us in Berne, Geneva, Decatur, Portland, or Woodburn.
At Freedom Chevrolet, it's more than cars and trucks. It's people. From the friendly faces who greet you to the service techs who treat your vehicle like their very own. And a sales team who listens and cares. It's neighbors serving neighbors. That's Freedom Chevrolet. Experience the difference today at Freedom Chevrolet in Bluffton.
At Belmont, your career starts in the classroom. With 16 career and technical education programs, we are the home of the biggest collection in Adams and Wells County. From arts to trade to business. We are Belmont. Good at learning, good at life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Witness Media here on the Christian Care Retirement Community pregame show. As we kind of take a look at this Tiger squad, you said a little bit before the break, V, you just don't know who's going to be that 1-2 strike for the Tigers. You've got Chloe Dick averaging 15.5 points per game. Conley All averaging 19 points. You know those two are going to be the two primary targets for the Tigers. But Carly Strunk really has stepped up big time as of late.
She has. I think she's finally found her role in this team. Like you said, I think it's taken her a couple of games to get into the mode of how she feels and where she feels comfortable in this team. And I think she's starting to feel that and feels comfortable at that three-point line in her outside shot.
Well, with that feeling comfortable at the three-point line, I don't know if you noticed this when you're looking through the stats. She's shooting 48% from the field. She's shooting 49% from three.
Wow.
She is shooting better from outside than she is from inside.
Well,
and
really?
That's not just hitting 3 shots and missing 3.
That's a lot.
Lots of.
And she's not the only one. I mean, you look at Chloe Dick, who's shooting 48% or 43% from the three-point line and 48 as a field goal percentage, and then Connolly shooting close to a 46%. I mean, these girls are, now I'm going to give a little bit on that. I mean, a lot of Connolly shots are layups.
Yeah.
But I know she takes some outside shots too, and Connolly's not really a three-point shooter, but she's going to shoot that shot. And even Cameron's got a couple three-point shots in there. She's got a pretty good percentage.
I think Cameron's actually the leading three-point field goal percentage for the Tigers at 49%. So, yeah, I mean, she is that sixth woman for the Tigers, and she is going to be a threat.
Yeah, and I think it's going to take her a little bit of time to get that feel in there, too, because this is her first varsity experience. So, and coming off the bench, you just don't feel as comfortable as you do as a starter, where Sophie and Carly and Eden have finally starting to get their stride in the game.
And Eden, I want to give a huge shout out to Eden Nash. That game against the Southern Wells Raiders was what seemed to be could be her coming out party, because she just was on another level, grabbing rebound after rebound, just causing chaos on the defensive end and attacking the basket. I think the game before she fouled out against New Haven. She fouled out or had 4 fouls, and this one against the Raiders, I think she only had 1. She's keeping the defensive aggression, preventing
without getting into foul trouble.
Just absolutely incredible performance there. Speaking of defensive forces, Sophie Eisenhut. I mean, she is averaging 4.3 blocks per game. That is second in the state, according to Max Preps.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
And 11th in the entire nation. I mean, she is just not allowing anything inside. And when you look at the 2A, low 3A kind of teams, a lot of the attack's going to be at the basket.
Right.
So when you have a 5'11 junior who's a volleyball player, a doubles player in tennis, active hands, she's going to cause so many issues.
Yeah, it's just like that wingspan. It's like, and she does a great job of just going straight up. I mean, she's not one who kind of just jumps up and tries to swat it. She just stands her ground and all you got to do is get a little touch on that ball. It's enough to disrupt it.
Yeah, and she does a great job, too, of staying out of foul trouble. In the past, especially last year, I think Coach Curtis kind of said, Sophie, go out there and be aggressive because you're just there to give Marin Schreiber a breather.
Right.
Whereas this year, it's like, we need you out there. And she's done a great job of adjusting to that.
Yeah, and she's another one I think still needs to get a little bit of feel. I think she is. I would love to see her start getting a little stronger with the ball. Because if she doesn't start gripping that ball hard, the other teams are going to start ripping that out. I would like to see her stronger with the rebound, stronger with the putback, just a little bit more aggressive on that, but I think that'll come in time too.
I fully agree with you there. As we do kind of wrap up this Christian Care Retirement Community pregame show, we're going to take a look at the starting lineups for both squads as we get a nice view of the BSPN student section down low. First for the Wabash Apaches, going to have a 5'11" senior, number 4, Ellie Hall. A 5'8" senior, number 5, Briley Boggs. A 5'6" sophomore, number 10, Passon Schuler. A 5'4" senior, number 13, Haley Friend. And a 5'10" senior, number 35, Logan Wright. Lots of size for the Apaches, so we'll see how that affects the game inside for Sophie. For the Tigers, you're going to go with business as usual. You're going to have 5'7" junior, number 5, Eden Nash. 5'8" sophomore, number 21, Chloe Dick. A 5'8" senior, number 22, Conley Alt. 5'1" junior, number 24, Carly Strunk. And 5'11" junior, number 34, Sophie Eisenhut. The Wabash Apaches, they are led by head coach Joe Kaufman, and the Tigers led by head coach Doug Curtis. We're going to take our final break of this pregame show. Be back for that first quarter, all on Witness Media.
For nearly 70 years, Baumgartner attorneys have provided dependable legal services to you, your parents, and your grandparents.
With both Dave and Nick Baumgartner providing legal services, you can be assured that we'll be here for generations to come. Whether your legal needs include estate planning, estate settlements, real estate, corporations, LLCs, or personal injury, we're here to serve you.
So come and visit us in Berne or call 589-3139. Baumgartner Attorneys, legal services for you and your family.
Passion. It's inside the barn at 5 a.m. It's dirty boots, calloused hands, and the energy to keep going. Passion is every step, again and again. Passion. It's giving it the best you've got. It's hard work that pays off. Show right. Feed your passion.
Ace is the only hardware retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint at over 3,800 stores. With Benjamin Moore's premium quality, huge selection of colors, plus Ace's award-winning service, you can be confident you're getting the best. Then buy in store or online for curbside pickup or free delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore paint from Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their paint. Your local Ace has everything you need, and since we're right around the block, we'll deliver your paint for free.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
At Southern Wells, we are dedicated to offering unique educational experiences.
Our exceptional career and technical education and College Core programs provide hands-on learning that prepares students for various careers in higher education and also instill a deep respect for hard work and innovation.
Collaboration between students and staff is at the heart of everything we do. Our family values guide us as we prepare our students to succeed beyond the classroom.
Welcome to Southern Wells, where people are empowered to become their personal best.
If you're looking for new flooring, K&N Carpet has been locally owned and family operated for over 50 years. Owners Mike and Ella Clifton, along with their amazing staff, take great pride in serving you. Check out our showroom for a variety of manufacturers and distributors consisting of carpet, hardwood, ceramic, laminate, vinyl, LVT, and area rugs. K&N Carpet is the only Mohawk Floorscapes dealer in the Fort Wayne area. So give us a call at 260-639-3591 and come see the experts in flooring at 12108 US 27 South, or check us out on Facebook.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Wasn't going to let you miss out entirely on the lovely voice of Jeff Kokenauer as he's wrapping up the starting lineup for the Bluffton Tigers. It's been a series of very strong games for the Tigers. They're currently riding a 6-game win streak following that loss against East Noble. This Tigers team looking to keep that momentum rolling. I know before the contest, you and I were kind of talking about the ACAC tournament draw is coming up. The Tigers are going to Woodland in their next contest. That is on Friday night, and that is one of those ACAC matchups that is looking to be one of those premier contests. So it's interesting to see what the Tigers can do here against the Wabash Apaches to prepare for the Woodland Warriors. We bring up the Freedom Automotive Group scoreboard. Experience the freedom, the ultimate freedom at Freedom Automotive Group of Bluffton. Our dedicated team is committed to going above and beyond to ensure you feel at ease in our showroom with our hassle-free financing options, customized to meet your unique financial situation. The Tigers looking to strike first on that scoreboard, and they do, thanks to Sophie Eisenhut.
That was a nice, strong move. Just like I said, it was nice to see Sophie go up strong and confident, and nice pass in there, and I didn't see who the pass was from, but it was a nice pass.
I'm going to try to simplify myself here. I can't get too aggressive with my stats. Stick with the points here. But, yeah, good start for the Tigers. Nice seeing Sophie factoring it in on the offensive scheme rather than the putbacks, as the Apaches looking to attack that 2-3 zone. Unable to do so, but they will keep a hold of the ball thanks to the alternating possession. That 2-3 zone, kind of matchup zone, where it looks a little bit like man-to-man defense. Tigers definitely athletic enough to be moving around there.
Yeah, Coach Kerr every once in a while even has him come out and kind of do a little jump trap every once in a while too, and I like to see that just to throw a team off balance.
Nice.
Nice pass underneath there. They were wide open. That should not have happened.
Yeah.
But.
And that was especially considering that was Briley Boggs, who is now at the line. Boggs, and that one player that we've discussed in that pregame show, is that go-to player for the Apaches. Definitely want to give her free opportunities.
Yeah, we definitely want to know where she's at, especially on an out-of-bounds play. So, and she hits the first of 2 free throws here. And short on the second. And that'll be Bluffton's ball. I thought it went out on us, but must have been Wabash.
Chloe Dick going to be the point guard for the Tigers on the first true offensive possession. Does look like the Apaches have that 1-3-1 defense. Tigers getting it inside to Eden Nash. She's going to kick it out to Chloe Dick. That long 3 is no good, but Nash keeping it alive for the Tigers. Strunk, long 2 is good.
So Strunk coming out strong again, too. Like we said, she's been playing. I think she is starting to really get comfortable with this team and get a feel.
As nice put up there by Boggs to get her first field goal of the contest. Nice strong move there by Briley.
Yeah, she just kind of backed her way in there. We're going to have to make some adjustments on that.
Uncharacteristic turnover there by Conley Alt. Just kind of unsure what she wanted to do with that one.
Yeah.
Tigers extending that 2-3 zone. Apaches going inside. Nice 15-foot jumper there by Wright. No good, but the Boggs there to clean up the mess and giving the Apaches a 5-4 lead.
Bluffton being a little bit here more patient
As
on
Sophie
the offense, but they turning the ball over here.
Yeah, Eisenhut's pass gets deflected and stolen by Friend.
Right in the corner. A nice steal by Dick.
And active hands by the Tigers. Chloe's going to bring this one down for Bluffton. She's just going to drive it straight into the lane, up and getting fouled. Going to get sent to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that's the one thing I see about Bluffton, like we talked about with that zone. Even though they do kind of come out and match up, they are very active with the hands. So they get a small touch on that ball just to disrupt it, and it seems to throw things off, and that's how we get a lot of our steals.
Chloe's first free throw is good here in the Sprunger and Sprunger first quarter. Founded by Corey and Allison Sprunger, from adoption to advanced elder law planning and everything in between. Sprunger and Sprunger is a full-service law firm with offices in Berne, Bluffton, Portland, Waynedale, Angola, and Fort Wayne. Visit Sprunger and Sprunger for all your legal needs.
So Dick hits the second of the free throw to put the Tigers back up. The Tigers coming out and putting a little bit three-quarter, half, or full-court press. Now we're pushing the ball here a little bit.
Eden
Struck
Nash.
miss. Oh, that's Nash. I got to get those two figured out yet.
I think I finally figured it out a little bit, yeah. As nice little high-low action there to number 4, Ellie Hall. Deflected away, turned over. It's kind of right into the hands of Nash. Nash goes up. She's going to get fouled and sent to the line herself.
Yeah, I think once we start getting this steals and some fast break movement here, we'll get the Tigers to move here a little bit. That's the bad thing sometimes when you come out against a team that you know hasn't won very many games. You kind of play a little bit lax, but I usually don't see the Tigers do that against these teams. So,
yeah, it seems to be Coach Curtis has them dialed in, knowing, hey, we've got to treat every game as if it is the ACAC championship game, sectional championship game. And you see that in the point differential the Tigers have put together.
Oh, definitely.
This
So
season.
Nash hits both free throws, or the second one?
Just the second one.
Right. And there's our steal, so we got to get Chloe Dick coming up. And she gets fouled. And it looks like that might have been on Boggs. Yep. And she isn't too happy about that.
And that is her second personal foul, so kind of interested if Coach Kaufman's going to leave his star player out there, or...
Yeah, 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. But I don't know. I don't know what I would do on that.
I think you're kind of doomed if you keep her in there, doomed if you don't.
Yeah.
And if I'm Coach Curtis, if I'm the Tigers, I know that Boggs has 2 fouls already. And if I get that ball, I am driving her way until they make a change.
Yeah, I agree.
Was that something you stressed to your teams when you were coaching, of being aware of who was in foul trouble at all times?
We would try to.
As Boggs goes up.
Saying it for one thing and having the girls remember it is another.
Yeah.
It's one thing I felt like it was more my job to kind of tell them those things. And there's certain players you could tell that to. Like if I had Connolly, definitely could tell Connolly that. And you could probably tell Chloe Dick that too. But, it just depended on the players.
Chloe unable to get that fast break. Nice hustle there by Wright to prevent it. The Tigers are going to keep it in their possession. Kind of a 2-3 look coming out of the baseline, out of bounds. Tigers doing a nice job moving around. Carly Strunk's 3 is no good. Kind of pass around. It's going to be off the hands of Boggs, staying for the Tigers.
Nice inside-outside movement there. Just not knocking down the shots here on the outside yet. Dick for a short. Oh, no good.
Boggs got the fast break. She's got Nash to stop her. Nice little pass fake. And that's Friend. Nice little pass to Wright. Wright's shot's
pass.
No good. Rebound up, no good. Sophie Eisenhut not going to give a third opportunity to Wabash.
Yeah, Wabash really doesn't have bad ball movement. That just looks like they're not knocking down any shots. Connolly with a miss from the three-point line.
And that's
been another foul.
I think that does go back to what you were saying in the pregame show, though. Sophie did a nice job getting that offensive rebound, but she does bring it below her chin, allows Passon Schuler to get her hands on it. Unfortunate for Sophie getting the foul, but I think that could have been one where you call a jump ball or even just let that go.
Now, if I'm Wabash, that's what I would say in my scouting report is as soon as she gets that rebound, you get a hand in there and try to strip it from her, because I do think that is one of Sophie's kind of, I wouldn't say a weakness, but something she can improve on.
Yeah.
Wabash doing a nice job of pushing the ball down.
And a three by Hassan Schuler is good.
So Wabash staying in here. They're not caving in right off the bat, so you got to give them credit for that. And again, I think we're playing a little loose here. I think we're playing, I don't know, we're just not coming out as strong as we usually do. So Coach Curtis might have a thing to say about that.
Yeah,
once the quarter ends.
Coach Curtis hasn't taken too many timeouts these past few games, but this is definitely one that's looking like, hey, yeah, we got to clean some stuff up.
Yeah. And that's why I heard he wasn't too happy with the Southern Wales game in the first half. At least defensively, he wasn't too happy with the way they were playing. Ooh.
I think the Tigers very fortunate in that one.
Yes.
Eden Nash kind of coming out of nowhere to, I guess you're going to count that as a block against Logan Wright, but then staying for the Tigers. And Tigers attacking that 1-3-1.
Nice.
Nash going straight at it, not able to connect, and the rebound's going towards Wabash. I believe that is number 13, Haley Friend with it. Or was that Schuler?
That's Schuler with the ball. I think Friend might have got the rebound. But
there's Friend with it now. She's got Strunk and Nash. Nice little
nice
high-low. And there's going to be the foul called on Sophie Eisenhut, sending, once again, Briley Boggs to the line.
That's why I said they're moving the ball well. They're just not getting the shots, but actually they are getting some of them because we're putting them on the free throw line and we're allowing a couple wide open shots.
As Boggs' first one is no good. It's 8-8 here, 3:05 to go here in the Sprunger and Sprunger first quarter. Briley Boggs looking to give as the Tigers do get the possession there. Strunk in the corner. She's going to put that one up quick off the front of the rim, I guess side of the rim there. Dick can't get it to go either. She's going to keep her own rebound, though. Dick getting it out to Conley Alt. She's driving in, blocked from behind as Boggs is going to be the one to come up with it. She's pushing that tempo immediately. Nice hustle defense by Eden Nash. Carly Strunk as well, preventing the extra baseline.
Yeah, Nash does a nice job defensively getting down there and shutting her down as she was getting ready to drive the baseline. So
Cameron Alt, the first substitute for the Tigers here tonight. And she's been one who can knock down that triple. Friends got it at the top of the key. She's going to be driving around, getting it to the lane, backing it out there. Looking for Schuler. She's going to get it out to her. Schuler kind of resets this offense. In active hands by the Tigers as Conley Alt knocks that one out of bounds, forcing the Apaches to reset. All tied up here, 8-8. Not quite the first quarter I'm sure most of us were expecting here tonight, but Briley Boggs doing what she can to keep her Wabash Apaches in this one as long as possible. Nice little pass there to Schuler. Can't get it to fall. Right, though, does a big rebound.
Oh,
good
nice
hustle.
Nice hustle by Nash.
Eden Nash just kind of sells out fully to knock that one away, recover it, and get that loose ball for the Tigers.
Well, it's like I said at the beginning, I think Wabash is doing a nice job of slowing us down. They have not turned the ball over too much for us to get on that fast break, and we really haven't got a rhythm because we've had to set up our offense every time, and our shots just aren't falling. Hey,
that one will, though.
You just needed me to say that. You just needed me to say that. So Chloe Dick with the deep three. Nice job.
Yeah, deepest shot by far tonight as the Apaches turn another one over, and that's going to be a foul at half court by number 13, Haley Friend. That is going to be the fifth team foul for the Apaches. So the Tigers will be shooting the rest of this quarter.
You know, that's not a bad idea. I mean, I think Wabash has a little bit deeper bench than we do. So, I mean, if you got to foul us to keep us from going on that fast break and keeping this fast-paced game going, that's not a bad game plan.
Yeah,
if you got the bench to do it.
And it definitely seems like Wabash has slowed this tempo down, and it has made the Tigers a little bit more uncomfortable. He's bringing in number 33. It's going to be Raya Morgan, another 5'11" player. It's quite the tall squad for Wabash. They have 5'11", 5'11", 5'10", 5'10", and a 5'9" freshman.
I think they're just kind of like Sophie. They just need to get a little bit stronger and a little bit more comfortable with their shot because they seem a little uncomfortable underneath the basket to where Boggs definitely seems comfortable, but she's not really I don't know what her height is, but it's not 5'11", I don't think. Or is it? I can't tell from up here.
Saying Sophie or
yeah,
Boggs?
Or no, Boggs.
Boggs I have at 5'8".
Okay.
So.
But Boggs isn't afraid to go in and push around underneath there, so. There we go. There's another steal by Nash. And that's why I'm saying this is what we need. We got to get this tempo going up, and we're getting the fouls now on the layups.
Nice strong finish there by Eden Nash. Again, that's what she does so well. She gets that steal on the defensive end and just immediately takes it towards the basket, finishing through the contact. 2 fouls apiece for Briley Boggs, Passion Schuler, and Haley Friend. Nash's free throws no good. Free throws, another kind of bane for the Tigers here tonight.
I just think free throws and field goal percentage overall right now are struggling.
Tigers I have as 6 for 11 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, I think we've only connected on one of them on each attempt. Looks like Cameron's going to pick up her first foul.
Tigers leading this one 14-8 thanks to a 6-0 run now.
There's that little kind of double as they come up. I like to see that just to disrupt those guards. It really does throw them off. Usually somebody is wide open, but it is so hard to see down underneath. So
we're going to take a timeout with Wabash Apaches. We'll be back on Witness Media.
Are you in the market for a used vehicle, or are you looking for a rental van or trailer? CMA Truck and Auto provides a variety of vehicles in a variety of price ranges, and Swiss City Vans offers rental services for a range of equipment. We invite you to visit us in person at the south edge of Berne on US 27, or to visit us online at cmatruckandauto.com, where you can sort our inventory by price range. You can also visit our Facebook page, where we keep in touch with our customers and promote giveaways. Enjoy the vehicle buying process without hidden fees or high-pressure sales at CMA.
We're back here on Witness Media. Tigers leading the Apaches 14-8 here in the Sprunger and Sprunger first quarter. 1 minute, 17 seconds to go. V, what are you seeing tonight that's working for the Apaches?
Like I said, I think they're slowing this game down. They're not really turning the ball over too much. They have a couple times at the top, but not as much as I think Bluffton anticipated. I think Bluffton anticipated getting them to turn the ball over really, really quick. And I think we have kind of tightened up our defense here a little bit in the last of this first quarter. That has thrown them off a little bit.
Nice take there by Friend. Can't get it to fall. Boggs, though, goes up and contested by Eisenhut. Not quite a block, I don't think, but it's going to go in favor of the Tigers as Chloe Dix going straight into the basket, getting her own rebound, kicking it out to Conley Alt for 3. No good. And Carly Strunk's the one coming up with it. Can't get it inside. Nice hustle by Eden Nash. This is just a chaotic possession. Strunk in the corner, and she's got it. Carly Strunk for 3.
See, it's taken us 3 or 4 shots to get it to go in the basket, and that's just uncharacteristic for us. Maybe we jinxed him a little bit talking about that field goal percentage pre-game here.
And that pass by Friend is going to get sailed out of bounds, going for the Tigers. 27 seconds to go. Tigers on a 9-0 run since the 3:55 mark as they lead 17-8. As Conley Alt's taking it in.
There we go.
Left side and good. Her first bucket of the contest.
Yeah, it seems like we're kind of attacking defensively a little bit before the half-court line is throwing Wabash off a little bit. They're getting a little bit more frustrated, but they're doing a nice job of still finding players underneath the basket, just not connecting.
Wright's last-second shot is no good as the Tigers lead the Wabash Apaches 19-8 at the end of the Sprunger and Sprunger first quarter. We'll be back here on Witness Media.
Building people's dreams for the past 19 years, Marquee Builders offers a complete design build experience. Whether you're looking to build a new home or just update your existing home, we offer a full range of construction services to Adams and the surrounding counties. If you need help visualizing your project, we have a full-time design staff that can work with you to create the look of your dreams. Big or small, the attention to detail and exceptional quality is what all of our customers have come to expect. Give us a call for your free consultation or stop in and visit us at our showroom in Berne.
When you walk through our doors, you'll find smiling faces, exceptional service, and a sense of family. With trusted financial solutions tailored to you. Discover the difference today. Financial Partners Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA. So you think you found the right guy on social media? It could be that person isn't who you thought they were. If you don't give out your personal information, you won't be a victim of fraud. A message brought to you by Financial Partners Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Witness Media. Tigers leading the Apaches 19-8 as we enter into the Bumgarner Attorneys second quarter. Wabash coming out with possession here. Good, strong 11-0 run for the Tigers coming into this quarter. Seeing what they can do defensively to keep that one extending.
Looks like we came out in a man.
As Bridget Steffen did check in for Bluffton at the break. Nice pass there to number 33. That was Myers, Quinn Myers there for, pardon me, that's Raya Morgan. It's staying with Wabash.
Yeah, Bridget tried to fight for that rebound, just lost it a little bit as it went out of bounds. Oh, almost got a 5-second call there. There's good steal. Down the floor, nice pass. And uncharacteristic of Connolly to go on the right side. She was right down the middle. She had to choose one. But nice pass.
And good aggression there by Boggs. She was either she sells out and get that deflection to prevent the fast break, or she's going to get her third foul. So again, kind of a risky play, but a safe one too.
There's those active hands again as Chloe Dick trying to get in there and disrupt. Another steal by Alt.
The Alt misses that way up there, as going to be a full court foul against Bridget Steffen. That kind of a genetic thing there of you don't get that rebound and you're going to keep fighting for that one.
Yeah.
As Coach V had the pleasure of coaching Bridget's mother, Abby Mowry, back in the day, as well as Conley and Cameron's mom, Abby Salscheider. So
it's fun. It's so fun to get to watch these girls because there are some similarities.
Yeah. They've definitely found their own niche as well.
Oh, yeah. There's certain moves. When I saw Bridget playing in the JV game, there was just one move that she made from the top of the key, and I thought, oh, my gosh, that's Abby. And Connolly's drive, when she drives from about the top of the key, is very similar to Abby's, too.
Some of my earliest memories would have been watching those teams play as Briley Boggs getting the and one, ending the Tigers' run at 13-0.
So how old were you, Mike, when those girls were playing?
When they went to state, I was 5 years old when they went to state. Briley Boggs has 7, trying to make it 8. She can't get that one to connect as Chloe Dick gets that rebound. She's just 1 for 4 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, I think we jinxed her and Connolly at the beginning of the game because they've been struggling a little bit, field goal percentage-wise.
Offensive foul called against Chloe Dick as she just drives into the lane there. Going to get a substitution, bringing in Madeline Funk for Bluffton. Madeline, a recent full-time call-up for the Tigers. She was kind of splitting some time JV varsity, doing a nice job with some defensive pressure. Coach Kaufman will take his second time out. We're going to take that one with him as well. Tigers lead 21-10 here on Witness Media.
Rooted in the community and backed by extensive experience, Adams Health is here to diagnose the most complex conditions with care and compassion. We offer specialty care in women's health, orthopedics, sports medicine, urology, gastroenterology, pulmonology, neurology, and more. With multiple locations in Adams County, you'll get the care you need close to home. We see new patients quickly because your health shouldn't have to wait. Visit adamshospital.org to schedule today. Your health is our priority.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Witness Media. Tigers lead the Apaches 21-10, 6:06 to go here in the Bumgarner Attorneys' second quarter. For nearly 75 years, Bumgarner Attorneys have provided superior legal services to the families of Adams, Wells, and Jay counties.
Wabash Wrights loses the ball. Looks like Strunk got a hand on that, but out of bounds by Strunk. So the ball will go back to the Apaches. And I thought maybe Coach Curtis would.
Oh, right.
Oh, nice job.
Conley there is kicks it out to Madeline Funk.
Nice kick out, nice drive by Alt. Just can't connect.
And Carly Strunk going to take that one from the top of the key and nails it.
So that's what I said. So see here, Dick and Connolly are struggling a little bit, and then you have somebody like Strunk that can step up and knock some points down. Not that Connolly's doing terrible, but it's just she's missed some shots that she normally hits.
It's an uncharacteristic night from Conley.
Yes.
Usually pretty well locked in on any layup. Strunk's three's no good. Nice rebound there by Eisenhut as Alt going in. Again,
just like that one, that usually she hits that one.
Yeah, I would say Boggs did contest, did kind of get some hands on it, but we see that time and time again that Conley goes through that pressure.
Yeah. Usually the more people are on it, it seems like the better she hits. But you know what? You have nights like that. So you just got to next play. And Conley does do that. I mean, she's not giving up here.
And that was blocked by Wright there.
See, she just got blocked and just went into it. So I got to give her credit for that.
Yeah, and getting to know Conley these past several years, coaching, teaching a little bit of everything there, I'm sure she's frustrated in the moment.
Yes.
But when you're looking towards that Woodland game this weekend, you know that she is fully aware of Alyssa Anderson and those Warriors. And if she's going to pick one of these games to kind of be off a little bit, I think she's going to choose this Wabash one.
I agree with you. And I'm definitely going to tell you she is frustrated. If she's anything like her mom, which I know that part she is, yeah, she is. You can just tell by her face. But like I said, you got to give her credit. She's still driving to the basketball. She's not giving up. Coaching girls basketball, I used to see that a lot, and that was the thing that would frustrate me. It's hard to have that mentality to keep going. Now, like I said, if Bluffton can get their defense going here, get a couple more steals. Ooh, nice three-point shot by Schuler.
Schuler. That is her second triple of the contest.
Swing it around, nice pass inside, and kick back to Nash. Ooh.
Tied up on the rebound was Alt and Schuler.
Yeah, it just seems like Bluffton can't get a rhythm tonight for some reason. I mean, yeah, we're ahead 26-3, but it's just not this typical team. I don't feel like we're getting a rhythm, at least not offensively. I got to give Wabash some credit. I think they're doing a nice job against this pressure for a team that's only won 2 games.
And one thing, too, I know you and I talked about it a little bit. They have one common opponent this season, being Mrs. Sinawal. The Tigers defeated the Indians 78-25 in the Tiger Den. Wabash fell 49-35 against that same squad that same week as well.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at this contest, you just got to kind of ask yourself, like, how do those two things, how are all these things aligned?
Right. But it's like we said, good games versus bad games. I wouldn't say Bluffton's playing their greatest game right now. So you never, maybe Wabash wasn't playing their greatest game against Mississinawa. You just don't know.
Exactly. Carly Strunk on the out-of-bounds play can't get it to fall. Nice board by Sophie Eisenhut to keep it rolling. Conley's taking it right back inside. Floater just can't fall. She's going to fight to keep it again and tries to get it to Chloe Dick. Can't quite connect and is going to get out of bounds for Bluffton. One thing, just kind of talking to Coach Curtis, I'm sure even something I may bring up in the post-game show later on tonight. I played for Coach Kevin Lysing. Coach Kevin Lysing didn't know what a bad time was for a timeout. That is blocked there by Sophie Eisenhut, rebounded by Strunk, but turned over. Friend's going to take the three, can't get it to fall. Eden Nash with the big, strong rebound there, going to draw the foul. But as I was saying, like Coach Lysing didn't know what a bad time was for. Every time was a good time for a timeout.
Yeah.
Coach Curtis seems to be a completely other end of that spectrum, where it's like, I'm going to save all of them and use them when I absolutely need them. And in a way, I wonder if it's like you have to get comfortable playing through frustrations.
You do to an extent, but sometimes you just need that adjustment, though, too. Whether it's coach telling you that you need to do something different, or that maybe you just need to take that time out to say, hey, this isn't working. I think a lot of coaches want to keep those timeouts, but if I didn't get a good start, I'd call a timeout. Now, this is a different situation. I mean, it wasn't like we were getting beat right off the bat, so. But if I saw that we weren't doing things like really well, it's not going to hurt to call a timeout right now.
Yeah, I mean, as we talked in the pregame show, the Tigers have several players in the upper 40% for field goal percentage, as nice basket there by
a nice
Raya
ball
Morgan.
movement. Left Nash wide open there. She can't connect. Dick trying to get in there. Nice save by Eisenhut. But again, see, 3 missed shots there. We've had 3 opportunities. Our field goal percentage is not very good tonight.
And then the Tigers are going to get called for a foul as far away from the basket as you can possibly get as well. Bringing in a pair of substitutes. That's Madeline Funk and Cameron Alt. I like the shot attempt there by Eden Nash. It's not necessarily her main go-to look as a 3, but it's something where if she can start connecting, getting that rhythm, it's only going to do good things for the Tigers.
Well, nobody was guarding her, so it's kind of like, well, if you're not going to guard me, then I got to take this shot.
As Carly Strunk's going to get the credit for this steal here, going up, left hand, no good.
Nice hustle by Strunk. Go down there to defend her.
And going in favor of the Wabash Apaches.
See, it's those shots, even though this is not typical of us, because usually we are heavily defended on those layups and we still knock them down. But it's not one person, it's all 5 of them.
Yeah, Tigers been about 2.5, 3 minutes since their last basket.
Nice.
As Morgan can't handle the high-low pass. It's going to get back out to Schuler. Schuler knocks down her 3rd triple of the contest.
Schuler's not afraid to shoot tonight, too. That's keeping them in the game.
Wabash now on an 8-0 run the past 3 minutes.
That shot looked a little nice pass inside. But Iverson has got to know where she's at in the post as she hits the side of the basket.
I think she was a little shocked to have Boggs there on the defense. As Boggs driving in. Morgan with it. I'd put some pressure there, yep. I think Carly Strunk immediately realized this is not one of the primary ball handlers. Let me put that pressure on.
I think Strunk just comes and puts pressure on no matter who it is. That's what I like about her.
Right, taking this one out. Tigers lead 26-18. Boggs with it, getting doubled by Alt and Funk. He's going to end up in Sophie's hands. Conley taking it down. Nice little crossover kick out to Strunk. Nice ball movement by the Tigers. Not rushing this one. Conley's going to maintain the possession there on the deflection. All the way into the lane.
Nice
up,
move.
No good, but she's going to the line to shoot 2.
She's got a nice little step-through move there.
And it's been about 4 minutes now. Tigers have been scoreless for 4 minutes.
And it's not like we're not getting shot opportunities. We just can't knock them down. So thank goodness we at least have a 9-point lead now. Conley hits the first of 2. And I want to say, Coach Kaufman did a nice job of keeping his star player in and not having her foul out or get into more foul trouble. Nice steal by Funk.
That one's knocked around. It's going to get in favor of the Apaches. 45.6 seconds to go here in the Bumgarner Attorney second quarter. Tigers 27, Apaches 18. Funk going to try to pick them up around the half court. Drop back a little bit. That's going to be number 4, Ellie Hall for a deep 2, no good. Funk with the rebound. She's going to push the tempo. Probably the fastest player on the court for the Tigers. Going to Conley, going to get stripped out of bounds. Stay with the Tigers.
See what Coach Kurz has called up for this out of bounds play. It'd be nice.
Strunk taking it out. Stack look on the near sideline.
You say we need a score here before halftime.
Alt just can't get it to go. I think lots of contests. There may be even a tip on the block.
Yeah.
Funk with it. Yeah, about 15 seconds. Cameron Alt going to take the 3 from the top of the key. No good. Eisenhut can't get the rebound as this one ends up in Ellie Hall's hands. Pardon me, that was right. Cameron doing a nice job deflecting that one. And 3.7 seconds to go in this first half. Wabash going to go into this break. Single-digit deficit.
They've got to be happy with where they're at right now. Nice steal. You know what your time is. And she gets it off. Nice job.
There's the broadcaster jinx working against the Apaches as Cameron Alt gets the layup at the buzzer. 29-18. Still, I agree with you. If you're Coach Kaufman, you got to be happy here.
Yep.
We're going to take a break. Coach V and I will be back for the Berne Ready Mix halftime show, all on Witness Media.
Understanding our values allows us to make decisions on the best use of money. There's 4 things that we can do with it. We can live, we can give, we can owe, and we can grow.
What are we spending money on? What causes are we wanting to support? From an O perspective, debt, taxes. But then growing, what is that we're saving towards?
We believe that if we can help our clients manage the O and grow, it will give them great freedom to live and give.
Contact us for a free consultation and we'll help you get started.
One is more than a number. It's pride in our history and the promise of what's to come. One farmer, one seed, one season. One changes everything. In 1926, Henry A. Wallace and the founders of Pioneer revolutionized farming, and we've been innovating ever since. 100 starts with one. Our 100th season starts with you.
At the University of St. Francis, we believe everyone's made for greatness. Here, students are inspired to reach higher, academically, personally, and spiritually. We're not just shaping minds, we're forming servant leaders with purpose and heart. Rooted in faith and tradition, we prepare students to live lives of virtue, service, and joy. This is where faith meets reason, and where students discover who they're truly called to be. Discover greater.
From dreamer to doer, bridging the gap between where we are and where we want to be, turning passion into profession, finding your true calling in a career, and bringing your dreams to life, it takes 2 things, the right path and the right people to walk alongside you. At Indiana Wesleyan University, we help dreamers become doers with accessible, flexible learning pathways and world-class people making world-changing connections. The road ahead, it's closer than you think. Discover the way at IWU.
In a world worried about the next post, next purchase, next minute, what if we focus on the important over the fleeting? Invest in what lasts. With Everence, Grow a fresh outlook to your financial future with financial services rooted in enduring values, faith and purpose, community and love, sharing and giving. Join Everence and make an impact.
Are you sick of working 12-hour shifts and weekends at your current job? Come join our team at Smith Brothers Berne, where we pride ourselves in providing our employees with a family atmosphere, a Monday through Friday work week, and a clean and air-conditioned work environment. Our employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work. Starting wages are $16 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year, with yearly bonus incentives and a competitive benefits package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at 356 Monroe Street in Berne. Are you looking for a place where Christian values meets compassionate care? Christian Care Retirement Community has an independent living, assisted living, specialized memory care, and their new short-term rehabilitation program designed for the best in recovery. The mission of Christian Care is enriching senior living with Christian values and compassionate service, rooted in faith, guided by love, and dedicated to respect and stewardship. Join them in the experience to support community where Christian values shine through. Christian Care Retirement Community, where faith and care come together.
You're not just a homeowner, you're also a double-pane window that apparently weighs 800 pounds owner. An inconveniently located electrical outlet owner. And a kitchen floor made for triple axles owner. Fortunately, you're also an American Standard owner, which means you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going, no matter what happens. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Or American Standard dealer, Don Myers, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers have been serving this great community since 1960.
We are here to help you through all stages of life.
From commercial properties
to auctions
to farmland and equipment
and owning your first home.
We have the expertise and experience you can count on.
Visit us in person or online at mslehman.com.
Here at Berne Ready Mix, building strong communities is not just something we say. It's something we do. We are proud to be a part of the residential, commercial, industrial, and municipal projects in the communities we serve. Contact us to discuss your next project.
Mitchell Enterprises Corporation is a trucking and feed sales company located in Bluffton, Indiana. Owner Luke Bright is a lifetime resident of Adams County and proudly sells a variety of show feeds and supplements. Sunglow and Linder show feeds are the most popular among other supplements and livestock care that they stock daily. Mitchell Enterprises would be happy to help with any of your feed needs and are always looking to hire CDL drivers in the area. Contact Luke and his team at 260-353-1050 or check them out at mitchellenterprises.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Witness Media. I'm Michael Vanderkolk, joined by Vicki Van Mater. We have Aiden Teeple up on camera as we're getting ready to roll here in this Berne Ready Mix halftime show. From new homes and backyard projects to factories and farms, we offer experience and service you can count on. Visit us at 155 East Buckeye Street in Berne or online at www.bernereadymix.com. We talked about it a little bit during that second quarter especially. Going into the locker room, 29-18. If you're Coach Kaufman and the Apaches, you're probably on cloud nine a little bit, coming against one of the top teams in the state in 2A. With your Coach Curtis and the Tiger squad, probably going to be a little bit of a, hey, we need to get our things together and get focused.
Yeah.
Right?
Now, and I know a lot of it's missed shots, which sometimes, I mean, you can maybe focus a little bit more. It's easier said than done. You know, to where turnovers, I think it's a little easier to say we need to clean things up or put a little bit more pressure on defense. But when you're missing shots, that one's a hard one. But I got to give the Tigers credit. They're still shooting. Like I said, none of them are backing off because they're missing shots. we just got to keep going until we start getting a rhythm of things. And I do think Wabash has done a nice job of slowing us down.
Yeah, I agree. And it has just been one of those things where Bluffton hasn't been able to get any sort of momentum rolling.
No flow.
Actually, we're held scoreless for right around 4 minutes there, from about 5 to 1 minute there in the second quarter. Very, very uncharacteristic for the Tigers.
Yeah, we're taking 3 or 4 shots and still missing all of them. That's what's uncharacteristic of us. Like I said, usually we have a pretty good field goal percentage. At least if one person misses, we can get the second put back up and in. And that's where we're struggling a little bit tonight.
Yeah, and looking kind of at the scoring across both teams. First for Wabash, Raya Morgan, a nice high-low finish there for the Apaches with 2. Riley Boggs did a lot of the damage early on. She had 5 points in the first and then a bucket in the second. She's got 7, but it's really been the shooting of Passon Schuler. She's got 3 threes. I think she's 3 for 4 from deep. She leads the all scorers with 9 points.
Yeah, and Wabash has to be happy about that, because that way, like we talked about with the Tigers, it's nice that we don't have that one go-to person. They've got somebody else who can maybe take a little bit of pressure off of Boggs a little bit. So nice job by Schuler by stepping up and hitting those shots.
On the other end for the Tigers, Cameron Alt with a bucket. She's got 2. Sophie Eisenhut, and a nice, that was the first basket of the contest, was Sophie.
Right, yeah.
She's got 2. Eda Nash with a free throw and a field goal. She's got 3. Chloe Dick and Conley Alt both at 7. Carly Strunk with 8 to lead the Tigers. So those 3 scorers there, Chloe, Conley, and Carly, definitely have the double digit. I mean, they're on pace for double digits,
right,
but definitely seems like they're trying to build that momentum a little bit. Chloe and Conley get that going inside. That's going to open up stuff outside for Carly.
We need Sophie to hit a couple shots inside. It's going to open things up a little bit to get a little bit of inside-outside movement going in. Like I said, it's not that we're not taking open shots from the outside. They're just not going down. Strunk hit some that kind of went down, but we've just been struggling a little bit, even on our layups. Like we said, that's what's uncharacteristic about us. But new half, and I'm sure Coach Curtis had a few words to say to his team to maybe get them a little bit more motivated or maybe more focused to hit some of those shots and get on track.
Well, and you got to also think there's times you got to face some sort of adversity.
Oh, yeah.
And whether that is just not hitting your shots, not getting the calls you want, not being able to connect the way you want to connect, that's still adversity. And are you going to sit there and let it affect you negatively, or are you going to change your perspective and come out and strike hard?
As Chloe Dick just did.
Deep 3 there for Chloe Dick. It's her second triple of the contest, second field goal as well. She is the first scorer in double figures with 10.
And 35, I forgot who she was. Wright, Logan Wright going in. She had a knee brace on the first half. That's how I recognized her. And she took it off, threw me off there.
And lots of tall players for this Apache
Yeah, they
squad.
do. We kind of left her open, but she wasn't able to score on it.
As Boggs going to get that one on the wing. Nice shot fake drive. Pull up, no good.
I am going to say, even though we're not shooting real great, I don't think Boggs is shooting real great tonight either. She's missing a lot of easy shots. Like, she's had a couple of air balls, and I don't think that's probably characteristic of her.
Yeah, I would safe to assume that as well. Nice full court pass from Eden Nash. Conley Alt going to go up, finish strong with the left hand, and 1.
And that's what Conley needs to do. I think she needs to hit one of those shots where it is contested and she gets fouled, because that's what she's used to doing. She can start to feel comfortable and maybe relax a little bit. I believe Coach Curtis said the ACAC draw is tomorrow, so hopefully should find a nice steal by Strunk there with a reverse layup.
And
nice.
Good. Carly Strunk with the reverse.
So a little full court pressure.
I thought you were saying 4 to score. There's a little bit of 4 to score
yep.
there.
I think the Tigers decided to come out and put a little bit more pressure up high, get that fast pace going. Gun, nice drive by Nash. I was going to say, it looked like she got a little push in the back there. She's going to go to the free throw line.
Tigers with a 37-18 lead. This is now an 11-0 run. Eden's going to try to make it a little bit more, going back to that 55-second mark in the second quarter. First one rims out.
So like I was saying, we got an ACAC draw this week, so we'll find out who we're going to draw for that tournament. We got Woodland coming up on Friday, so good ACAC matchup.
That one is in Woodburn.
Yeah, and at Woodland, yeah, so that'll be a tough one.
Nash's free throw goes in. I would argue to say that Alyssa Anderson for the Warriors may be that just kind of all-around player. She's 6 foot, but can handle the ball, can shoot, and she's going to be a tough force for any squad.
Yeah, yeah. When you've got somebody that athletic and that tall, it's hard to contend with. Nice pass. I don't know that Sophie was ready for it, but at least she did go up with it strong. Getting to the free throw line, I think a little bit no more. Now if we can just knock down 2 instead of 1 of 2.
Front end is no good.
I thought maybe if I said it that way, she would hit both of them, prove me wrong, instead of talking the regular announcer's jinx. Nope. No, she just missed both of them. So.
Hey, you tried. Tigers are currently, 10 of 18, 10 of 19.
Wright puts that up from the corner, and Dick comes up with the rebound, drew straight in for the layup.
Tigers are 10 of 20 from the free throw line tonight.
Wow.
As Tigers now on a 14-0 run.
So see, it doesn't look pretty, but they get the ball in the right people's hands. As it looks like Hall's going to go to the free throw line for the Apaches.
With 6 minutes to go here in this Canaan Carpet third quarter, Tigers lead 40-18 over Wabash. Canaan Carpet has been locally owned and family operated for over 50 years. With various carpets, hardwood, ceramic, laminate, vinyl, LVT, and area rugs. See the experts at Canaan Carpet, 12108 US 27 South in Fort Wayne. As both free throws by Hall are no good.
Dick just driving straight in. Can't get that one up. Strunk comes across, not Strunk, sorry, Schuler.
Boggs finds Wright inside.
They're doing a nice job hitting that high post, and it is leaving Wright pretty open. Nice idea, just can't connect. And Cameron Nolt's going to come in for Chloe Dick.
And you had Conley open plenty of time. Just kind of, again, sometimes slow it down a little bit. Coach Kaufman's going to take a timeout, give his team a little bit of a breather. We'll be back here on Witness Media.
Since opening Miller Land Surveying in 2005, we've grown to not only service Adams County, but the entire Northeast Indiana region. Business growth has led us to expand with additional field crews, advanced technology, locations in both Monroe and Fort Wayne. Miller Land Surveying partners with various clients to aid in residential and commercial real estate transactions, development of schools, industrial parks, subdivisions, various commercial development projects, and more. At Miller Land Surveying, precision and professionalism is where we draw the line.
Looking to elevate your construction project? Schwartz Contracting is here to deliver. With over 20 years in the industry, owner Dan Schwartz has been providing reliable home construction, barn buildings, pole barns, garages, barns, and barn dominiums throughout Adams County and beyond. When it comes to building your dream home or an impressive new barn, Dan Schwartz and his team are the ultimate champions. When you choose SCI, you're getting a team that brings expertise and commitment to take down every project. They're all about getting the job done right. Are you ready to tackle your next project? Contact Dan Schwartz at 260-525-0266, Schwartz Contracting, where solid construction is always the winning move.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here on Witness Media. Tigers lead on this Freedom Automotive Group scoreboard, 40-18. We have 5:38 to go. The Canaan Carpet third quarter. Wabash in the second quarter seemed to be getting quite a bit of momentum. They had a 8-0 run themselves, but since then, it's been Tigers. They've had a 14-0 run. Briley Boggs trying to put a stop to that. Can't quite get it to connect. Nice hands by Sophie Eisenhut. Full court pass to Conley Alt. She's up. She's in. And one.
They got a sister-to-sister assist to points. It's a nice pass by Cameron to Conley.
Conley now has 12 points on the contest.
I think that was the pass Chloe Dick was trying to get, but just overthrew it a little bit. Same thing. So, and I do think we're starting to push the ball a little bit more this second half, but I think this full court pressure is causing some of that disruption.
All of Conley's points this quarter have come on and ones, by the way. Successful free throws on those ends. Eden Nash going to get that full court layup herself. Nice jump stop, put up, and banks it in. Good. Now 19-0 run. Tigers scoreless for 4 minutes and doing all the scoring since then.
Good hands by Strunk. Like you said, just disrupting. And we got a 10-second call. Nice job by the Tigers. Nice defense that time. Yeah, we're just starting to disrupt their offense a little bit. Like I said, I think they were starting to break that press a little bit, but it was rushing shots and not giving them good shots to make and letting us get the rebound and get back on a transition a little bit quicker. Nash with a nice drive.
Nice strong move there by Eden Nash. Little jab step, give herself just enough separation to get to the basket there. She's got 8 for the Tigers. Schuler, nice ball handling there, just kind of not able to maintain control of that one, following the little bit of a contact on that screen all around. It's going to go to the Tigers.
This is where Bluffton's defense, I mean, they are on top of you, and it's when it smothers you, it's hard to go around it, and that's what seems to throw them off a little bit.
Cameron's going to take the long 2 from the corner. Can't get it to fall. Eden Nash is going to get the rebound, though, out to Carly Strunk. She can't get to the fall, but Eden Nash, once again, nice hustle on the offensive board. Conley's going to put that corner 3 up, and she knocks it down. Conley Alt for 3.
3 shots that time, but at least we connected on the third one instead of giving it away.
Tigers now lead 50-18. They've got 21 points in this quarter. And Wabash has been stuck at 18 the entire way.
Another nice pat by Cameron Alt to Carly.
Carly Strunk now with 12. Tigers definitely had that halftime discussion of wanting to put that pressure on, knowing who they are as a squad, and it seems like that they've come out refocused, ready to go, and just a different kind of mentality in this half.
I think that defensive pressure is a lot more stronger this second half than it was the first half. I think we were just a little lethargic at the beginning, and I don't know that Coach Curtis had them pressuring full court, so I think the full court pressure is kind of got the momentum going a little bit better.
So here you go, V. As I look down at all my chicken scratch down here, it was 26-10 when Wabash went on their 8-0 run in the second quarter to make it 26-18. Got it to single digits. Since it was 26-18, the Tigers have doubled their total, 52-18 now. They've put up 26 unanswered points.
And we still have 3 minutes left in this quarter.
Just a different mentality. They forced a 10-second call, then now first a 5-second call. It just seems to be a different focus this quarter.
So that just tells you that this team relies on their defense. Their offense is their defense. You hear a lot about those teams, but it definitely is this defensive pressure, and the way you come out defensively is going to make or break whether you come out strong offensively.
Chloe Dick.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Just can't get that deep one to go. And nice hustle by Cameron Alt to keep that alive to Sophie Eisenhut.
So, and Sophie's starting to get some rebounds and putbacks, so we're starting to get a little bit of everybody in this game. Yeah, we're still not hitting that first shot, but at least we're hitting the second and third and making some connections.
Schuler going to take another 3, gets her own rebound, put back up, no good. Rebound goes to Cameron Alt. She's got Conley up ahead. She's nice collection there. Patience. Can't get the right hand to fall. her own board. No good, as that is Morgan with the rebound. Avi Osborne taking it down for the Apaches, getting things set back up.
Nice hands by Dick. That like I said, just that disruption a little bit. It just makes you think twice, especially if you're out and you have the ball and somebody deflects it out of bounds. It just makes you think twice the next time when they're up there on you. So, like I said, this defensive pressure is totally different this half than it was the first.
And just noticing, too, it's 36 points, so we are now officially under the running clock. Right before the half, I made the comment, like, they're going into the half single digits. Now, obviously, Cameron hit that last-second layup to make it 11. But that's just how quickly this tide has shifted in favor of the Tigers.
And we're starting to push the ball down the floor as Strunk hits another three-pointer.
And she's got 15 points now, this Carly Strunk.
I will have to say, Coach Curtis is doing a nice job of rotating some different people in here. It's in different sets as Gibson's in the ball game.
Carly Strunk going to keep the heat check going. She drains it.
She likes that corner.
34-0 run now for the Tigers. I wonder what the record may be on a scoring. I guess definitely have seen some scores around the nation.
For one quarter?
For just an entire game. I've seen like 100-2, so you know that there's going to be something big there. So. But nonetheless, this is absolutely impressive, just shift and intensity for Bluffton.
Well, it's like we were talking before halftime. It just wasn't the typical Tiger team that we have seen in the past, and just something just looked off. But this second half has been a totally different game.
Chloe Dick's deep three can't go. She has hit a couple of those tonight, as most of this team has kind of got that momentum going. And whenever you kind of live by the three, die by the three, one of those things, if you can't get that to go, then it's just going to get in your head. So hopefully she can come back out, as the Apaches will not go scoreless this quarter as Raya Morgan gets her second bucket of the contest. But that will do it for us in the Cannon Carpet third quarter. Tigers, massive quarter. They now lead 60-20 on the Freedom Automotive Group scoreboard. We'll be back for the fourth quarter on Witness Media.
M&M Market on the north side of Geneva has established a sterling reputation for the food they provide. Over 150 flavors of bratwurst, a wide selection of marinated chicken and pork chops, meat and cheese trays, and a 40-foot meat and deli case full of fresh-cut meats cut daily. Come and schedule a special event meal for any budget on your next visit. Be sure to check our Facebook page for store hours and in-store specials.
Innovative instruction, award-winning programs, exceptional curriculum. At South Adams, we believe in the power of community. Here, we support each other, celebrate together, and treasure what truly matters most: family. We are Starfires.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Witness Media for this RK Financial fourth quarter here on Witness Media. Tigers of Bluffton lead 60-20. And we said it a few times, a massive 34-0 run for the Tigers, just getting ended there by Raya Morgan. She banked in a jumper. Isla Gibson getting that one out to Chloe Dick. And Tigers looking. Cameron Alt going to take one from the corner, and she drains it.
It's a hot spot tonight.
Cameron now has 5 for the Tigers.
Nice, another steal by Cameron Alt.
Going to make that 7. Tigers have 3 players in double figures. Chloe Dick with 10, Conley Alt with 16, and leading the Tigers with 18 is Carly Strunk. Schuler still leading the way for
Yeah, you haven't seen Boggs really do a whole lot this second half. I mean, we saw her pretty active that first half. She just wasn't hitting as many shots, but really I don't see her getting the ball and driving a whole lot, which really kind of surprises me.
And for the Apaches, number 42, Quinn Myers for the first time. I believe is that Kendallin Lochner as well. That is Chloe Dick from 3, rims out. Carly Strunk, though, I mean, she's the shortest player on the court, and she goes in there and gets those boards as if she's the tallest one.
But you know what? Sometimes it seems like you can kind of weave your way in. Nobody expects you. You know, when you're coming from the outside, and if you can kind of guess the trajectory of where that long 3 ball is going to go, you can kind of go in there and weave your way in because nobody's suspecting you and nobody blocks you out. So if you can hustle in there, you probably can get a lot of rebounds.
Sophie Eisenhut's first free throw is good here. This RK Financial fourth quarter. For the best help with your 401ks, IRAs, college saving plans, retirement goals, estate planning, life insurance, and long-term care needs, call Randy Kistler with RK Financial at 589-3533.
Yeah, we had a 2 for 2 on the free throw line because I didn't say anything that time.
As
is that Friend? Nope.
That is Friend there, yep. Again, that tenacious defense by Carly Strunk, just making it uncomfortable.
Nice denial defense there, and got another 5-second call. So totally different defensive half this half.
Madeline Funk and Bridget Steffen checking back in for the Tigers. So nice alternative lineup for the Tigers here. You have Funk, Strunk, Cameron Alt, Eiley Gibson, and Bridget Steffen. Strunk's going to take that deep 3, and she's going to knock it down. She's got 21 for Bluffton.
Keep giving that ball to Strunk. Friend trying to get up. Bridget Steffen with the block.
She's had a couple this game, I believe, now. She may actually be the second leading blocker for the Tigers.
Oh, nice idea to get that high-low, and Cameron Alt with another 3.
She's in double figures with that triple. Coach Kaufman going to take a timeout. We'll take that timeout with them, and we'll be back here on Witness Media.
We plan for everything, always looking ahead to successfully navigate the ups and downs that life brings our way. So why is planning your funeral pushed to the back of the list? The answer to that question is different for everyone, but the staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt want you to know that this process is easy, stress-free, and is a wonderful gift that you can give your family. Pre-plan today. Give us a call at 260-724-7167 to set up an appointment.
Any brand, any color. You break it, we'll fix it. Newspaw Mechanical is located just north of Berne. Along with over 175 years of combined service in the field, Newspaw Mechanical offers a wide range of rental equipment and attachments. If you're looking to upgrade your equipment or starting from scratch, whether it's new or used, they can help to find the right machine for you. Stop and see the full line of Gale and Manitou equipment with leasing and financing options available, along with a full line of Manitou parts and attachments. Call 260-589-3802 to find out what we have to offer.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Witness Media. Tigers lead over the Apaches 73-20. As Grace Fry checks in for the Bluffton Tigers. I'm going to do some digging there as I'm going to let V take over on the calling. I believe that might be Carly Strunk's career high. I know she had a nice game on the road.
Okay.
But we'll kind of see as that one was by Myers on that shot.
Cameron Alt with the rebound, kicks it out to, I can't think of her name right now. I apologize. I'm not thinking right now.
Madeline Funk there.
Madeline Funk. I wanted to call her Fry, but I knew it wasn't Fry. Nice pass inside from Fry to Bridget. And number 42 can't hang on to it. Quinn Myers, so it'll be Tigers ball.
Be some good practice for you here as you and Tara Kokenauer will be on the call for the Southwood game coming up.
Fry tries to put one up. kicks it out, and Friend gets the rebound, but looked like Cameron came in clean behind her, but they're going to call foul on her. So it'll be Wabash ball out of bounds on the side.
This is one of those things, I know I've talked about it as Cora Kunkel comes in. Talked about it with Cora's dad, Coach Kunkel, Brent. These running clocks are great in theory because it does keep this game moving, but there's valuable opportunities. A varsity experience is varsity experience.
Yes.
And these girls are going to have 3.5 minutes, and you want them to play, but it's not that same type of, hey, let's grind it out a little bit.
Yeah, it's like you get in there, you better hurry up and get in there and do something. So nice fake and drive by Isla Gibson. Kicks it back out to Funk. She's short on the three-point shot, and she'll touch it out of bounds.
Do you want to give Cora a nice shout-out, kind of selfishly a little bit, but all the credit goes to her, obviously. She and teammate Abby Ramsier both were named IATCC first-team All-State for 2A, as well as football team Cooper Craig Jr. All-State defense, and Griffin Morgan first-team All-State for senior. So, man, awesome to see that for Bluffton athletics.
Especially two from each team. That's great. That's great. A lot of good things going on. We had some swim records broke earlier in the week. A shout out to the Bluffton Pep Band, who's here tonight, doing a nice job keeping our fans going. And Funk gets 2 points on the board with a layup.
Yeah, there was the choir concert as well. I believe band concert is Thursday, right?
Band's Thursday, choir was tonight.
It was a busy day at Bluffton High School when nice drive there by Morgan. Can't get that to fall. Boggs going to get up and good, as Briley Boggs now has 9 points. Again, Tigers doing a nice job of kind of limiting her.
Yep. So Boggs gets her fourth foul. So for somebody who had 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes of the game, she's doing a nice job of staying in there, or she just quit playing defense. But looks like number 12, Avi Osborne's going to come in for Wabash.
So taking a look at the Bluffton Tiger Shark boys, those record holders, 200 medley record, Noah Brooks, Braden Limler, Rhett Gerber, and Isaac Wheeler. 200 free relay, Brooks, Ethan King, Rhett Gerber, and Wheeler again. 400 free relay, Brooks, Wheeler, Gerber, and Graham Linderwell. And I believe that 400 free relay, Coach Lesh was on that one, so because he was in that picture on Instagram as well. So huge congratulations and strong start there for the boys Tiger Sharks as they look to defend, what is it now, 11 straight ACAC championships?
I can't even keep track of it. I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah. Oh, a nice block by Isla. And 2 straight swimming sectional titles as well, so huge kind of success going.
And I just think, how do they keep breaking records? I mean, when you're that good, how do you keep breaking those records? But
it's definitely been a nice kind of culture that has been built by both, I think, starting with Hunter Copeland coming in now to Justin Updegraff, and Coach Lesh obviously being a proud Tiger Shark himself and experienced, successful swim coach up at Norwell, bringing that mentality. And he was able to build those relationships last winter as the dive coach. It just seems to be a smooth transition.
Well, I just think that whole program, it's just been built, and when you have a program like that, you want to keep it strong, and if you've got some good leadership and upperclassmen, they're going to make sure that it stays that strong, and you just continue those traditions.
Yeah. And I think the Lady Tiger Sharks, coached by Hunter Cunningham, have been having a little bit more success as well. Got a little bit more numbers this year, which has always been kind of their downfall, is they've had some talent, but just haven't been able to fully have those competitive fields. I went and watched them compete against Norwell. Seemed to be quite the competitive contest there.
Good.
But looks like Isla Gibson's just going to kill the clock on this one as the Bluffton Lady Tigers overcome a sluggish start and take down the Wabash Apaches 75-22 on that Freedom Automotive Group scoreboard. We're going to be right back after a quick break on Witness Media for the Keystone Cooperative postgame show. You don't want to miss that here.
right, and I lived here just 1 year. I fell and broke my hip, and so walking is the best thing for me. And this is a wonderful place to walk.
Here at Adams Woodcrest, we offer assisted living with your independence in mind. We welcome your small furry friends. Come enjoy an outdoor stroll on our lovely grounds or participate in numerous activities with friends and residents. Adams Woodcrest is extraordinary living where everyone is family.
Do you know all of the services provided at Decatur Hardware and Rental? We're a U-Haul dealer. We fill grill tanks, test pool water, custom mix paint, cut keys, ship UPS packages, cut glass, rent tents, tables, and chairs, a trencher, skid loader, tractor, sod cutter, scaffolding, and so many more items. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, or paint. Decatur Hardware and Rental can make your project much easier to complete. Decatur Hardware and Rental, across from the Bungie plant, do it best.
On a winning team, players get the job done right the first time. At Helena Chemical Company, getting the job done right is the only job we have. During the growing season, we show customers how to grow stronger, more profitable crops with the Helena Acre, a production system that achieves higher yields and greater returns. A key product on the Helena Acre team is Hydrahume, an organic acid that gives crops a better chance to take up more nutrients and moisture for stronger returns at harvest. To learn more, go to helenaconnects.com.
Steve Rich has been serving all of Adams County as a Good Neighbor State Farm agent from his office in Decatur since 1980. For all of your auto, home, life, and business insurance, Steve can show you what being a good neighbor is all about. Call or text Steve at 728-2933 or stop by his office at 230 South 2nd Street in Decatur from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. He can even meet you in the evening or on Saturday by appointment. All your insurance needs under one roof. To combine and save, talk with State Farm agent Steve Rich. Do you have sports injuries, knee pain, shoulder pain, headaches, arthritis pain, or just want to maintain a healthy lifestyle? Reynolds Chiropractic is the answer. Dr. Jade utilizes gentle, low-force, instrument-assisted, and hands-on adjusting. Dr. Jade treats patients of all ages, from birth to the very mature. Dr. Jade will help your injuries heal faster and help you live a more active and pain-free life. They offer BioFree, Sombra, pillows, back braces, and orthomolecular supplements. Dr. Jade is currently accepting new patients, so make your appointment today and visit Reynolds Chiropractic, where patient comfort and care are our first priority.
We are Best One.
The best tires, the best customer service.
Since 1948, Best One has been delivering quality and dependable tires and full-service automotive care to our customers. Best One, selling tires, serving people. We are Best One.
Visit our store or bestoneofmonroe.com to shop tires, request an appointment, and more. See these? See us at Best One of Monroe. Selling tires, serving people.
At Swiss Village, our mission is simple: pursuing life together. Every day, we create a community where life is full, active, and meaningful. Here, neighbors become friends, team members feel like family, and every moment matters. Whether you're searching for a vibrant place to live or a rewarding place to work, you'll find it here at Swiss Village. Swiss Village, pursuing life together. Learn more at swissvillage.org.
These days, peace of mind starts at your front door. Innovative Concepts has been helping protect families for over 30 years with our trusted security experience. From smart cameras to burglary alarm systems with local 24/7 monitoring, we install it all. With a low monthly monitoring fee, protecting what matters most has never been easier. Call Innovative Concepts Audio Video today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
At Fisher Dental, we fix teeth. We also develop relationships with our patients, create lifelong friends.
Here at Fisher Dental, we clean, extract, and fill teeth. We also make crowns, bridges, partials, and dentures.
At Fisher Dental, we like smiles. And remember, we've got your back. And your teeth.
Bluffton Harrison MSD, schools of excellence, schools of choice.
Every moment matters.
Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Bluffton is where power meets adventure. From Ram trucks built to work to Chryslers built for your family and Jeeps built to explore, we've got it all. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Your road starts here.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Call Toby, Kyle, Barb, or Mark for your insurance needs today.
Keep going, more.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Witness Media for this Keystone Cooperative postgame show. This postgame show is brought to you by the Keystone Monroe Energy Team in Monroe, Indiana. Stop by our office at 221 West 100 South Monroe or call us today at 260-692-6111 for any fuel, propane, or grease and oil needs. Michael Vanderkolk here, joined by Coach Bowman, Coach Big Red. Coach, first things first, how's fatherhood treating you?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. My first two I adopted.
Yeah.
So this is my first actual DNA, essentially. But it's amazing.
Yeah.
Fatherhood's great. He's healthy. Mom's doing well. Couldn't ask for more.
Yeah, and just excited for you. I know you and I go way back, and just an exciting moment. Seeing you raise those two so far has been great, and seeing one of your own is just so much fun as well. So, again, congrats, and
Thank
just
you.
happy for you.
Thank you.
But let's get to this game. Big win. Big win for the Tigers. I mean, a 53-point win. But it didn't look like that was going to be the case this entire game. That first half, I mean, I made the call. It was going to be a single-point lead for the Tigers before Cameron's layup. But 29-18 going into half. Then continuing a run to make it a 36-0 run to start the second half. What was kind of that message going on? Sorry, they're trying to say hurry up for the pictures down here. So just real quick thoughts there on this game, Coach Bowman.
First half, I mean, I don't think our intensity was great on the defensive side of the ball. And we just didn't make shots. We were 9 for 40 at halftime. Field goal percentage was terrible. And we just told the girls at halftime, look, you got to play with some intensity. And you got to knock down shots. We're going to get wide open shots, wide open layups. You just got to make them.
Yeah.
And in the second half, our defense picked up. We did a full court press to pick up the intensity. And, when you make wide open threes and you make layups, it helps.
Yeah, and definitely it was something Coach V was saying, like that defense is this team's offense.
Absolutely.
And it was pivotal tonight.
Absolutely.
So I don't want to. I think we need to tell Coach Curtis to send you back up here later on. But they're waiting for you to get these pictures taken. You gonna make them wait? You want to keep talking a little bit?
Well, I kind of want to get home and see the kids.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Well, Coach Bowman, great to see you.
Absolutely.
Sorry for the short talk
guys.
there, but
Thank you.
All right. So Coach Bowman is being summoned by the squad to take some photos. So do appreciate him coming up here, but wanted to keep them all happy. Get out of here by 9 o'clock. But the reason that they're taking photos is because it ended up being Coach Curtis's 400th career victory between boys and girls as a head coach. So quite the awesome accomplishment for Coach Curtis.
Yeah, I think I printed out his coaching career, and then I forgot to bring it up. And I didn't realize it was that close to it. I was just looking to see where all he was coaching, so I didn't realize all that. But he has been coaching for quite a while, so congratulations. I mean, when you get 100 wins, that's a big deal. But 400 wins, that's quite an accomplishment. So congratulations to Coach Curtis and the Lady Tigers. I'm glad they could bring that home tonight.
Yeah, for those of you unfamiliar, Coach Curtis was at Angola girls for 4 years, went to the Cal for 3, Northrop girls for 5. I think that's when he jumped to boys.
Okay.
I almost feel like he went back to Angola. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. Then came to Adams Central for the girls. Coach his stepdaughter, took a year or 2 off, and the opening at Bluffton came up, and he came over and has done a great job with the Tigers. So as we take a look at this, again, we've kind of talked about it a lot. That different shift of mentality. Coach Bowman was saying that halftime speech. And when you can have a team that makes that adjustment, I think it does say a lot about the program.
It does, and you could definitely tell the defensive intensity of the second half versus the first half. But I think it was that full court pressure versus the half court. I think because we started out in that half court pressure, we might have started off not as intense. And when you come into a game when a team's 2-8 or 2-6, sometimes you do have that mentality. But these girls have got to realize they still got to come out hard. And then when you start missing shots. We struggled a little bit the first half, but it was nice to see him come back out that second half and come out strong.
Yeah, big time. So last thing to kind of go through, get the scoring for both teams. Raya Morgan, she kind of played spoiler to that big-time run for the Tigers. She had 4, and then Briley Boggs with 9, and the 3 triples by Passon Schuler. She also had 9 to share that lead for the Apaches. On Bluffton's side, Madeline Funk with a bucket, Sophie Eisenhut 6, and then 5 players in double figures, all 5 starters. Or no, not all 5 starters. Cameron Alt coming off the bench to score 10.
Right.
Chloe Dick with 10. Conley Alt with 16. Missed Eda Nash, she had 8. And then Carly Strunk leading all scorers with 21 points. So the last thing we do have to do here tonight is name that Berne Witness Player of the Game, sponsored by FM Investments, Raymond James. For investments, finances, or retirement planning, call 260-368-9939 to set up an appointment at FM Investments, Raymond James. Coach V, in this type of contest, momentum is a big thing. And when we're looking at that player of the game, it seemed like that one player who kind of sparked a lot of that momentum, kept it kind of consistent throughout as well. Kind of agreed that player of the game going to Carly Strunk.
Yeah, she came out that second half, and she hit a couple threes to keep us in and keep our momentum going the first half. But that second half and that beginning of the third quarter, she was nailing those 3-point shots in this little corner over here. It just became a hot spot for her. So she plays with intensity whole game, so it's not just her 3-point shooting. She's somebody I don't want defending me. She's aggressive on rebounds, like we talked about, coming in from the outside and hustling in to get those loose ball rebounds. She's definitely a player that you want on your team. So she may not hit those 3 points every night, but she's going to be a factor on this team and a great addition to this club.
Yeah, I agree. She's been fun to watch, as has Eda Nash, as have these other girls, as they're becoming more and more confident in their roles with this Tigers squad. So tomorrow night, I'll be back on the air with Kevin Mosier covering the boys basketball team. They will be hosting Mrs. Sinawal. We'll go live here on Witness Media at about 7 o'clock. Next time, we'll have the girls on air, looking like it will be
AC?
Where am I at?
Adams Central? Will you go to Adams?
It will be that Wabash. It will be the Southwood game. Well, that will be V and Coconauer.
You would think I'd know that game, but yes.
So, we will not be at Woodland this weekend, but V and Tara will have that Southwood game. And then, yes, I believe that Adams Central game should be on. Mike Cooper will take the lead on that one, I believe.
Okay.
Or no, that one is at Bluffton. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But the important thing is the Bluffton Tigers got that victory tonight, 75-22 over the Wabash Apaches on that here on Witness Media. V, always a pleasure calling the game for you. Thank you to Aiden Teeple. For V, for Teeple, I'm Michael Vanderkolk. Thank you for joining us here on Witness Media.